Hey everybody, es Amora. Oh, there we go. From morewithamora.com. Where's the camera? On this side, yes. So I am taking some time to paint because I feel the need to get creative. Welcome. Hello, hello. So I will be painting and then I will fix my nail. I've been telling y'all about me needing to fix this nail since it literally broke the day I left Cuba. Then I got sick, and then I didn't want to do it, and now I don't want to do it. So I want to paint. Hello, hello, hi Harmony, Angelic Ray, Janae. Hello, hello, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you. She says she loves my shirt. Thank you very much. All right, so I was actually going to use markers, but then I realized I gave my markers to children in Cuba. So I am then painting. And this is a way to de-stress, to relax, and then also to activate a different side of, where did I say the camera was? Over here. To activate a different side of your brain than maybe what you've been using. So, hello Tatiana, holas, holas, everybody, welcome, welcome. Say hi, say hello to me, say hello to your neighbor, and hopefully you too can do some artwork today at some point. Let's get the oath of manifestation in, which is my main purpose in even showing up on the interwebs. And it's using social media with purpose, using it to get our activity in, to get in our accountability, to create community. What is it that, we can use social media for in a positive aspect rather than, I'm always on social media. We talk so bad about social media, but we create our realities. So let's create a space where we can be creative and we can bounce ideas off of each other. Tatiana said, I had the itch to paint last year and bought stuff and never painted. If you have the stuff, pull it out. Angelic Ray says, hello to everyone and I love you. I love you too. Hi, Gina. Hello, hello. Oh, yes, I love it. So thank you very much for all of the love. Keep it coming, keep it coming. I love the hearts. Okay, so this oath, the oath of manifestation, we do to keep our vibration high. That's our job. Our job is to keep our frequency high. And so that's another reason why I am painting sacred geometry. So this is a pattern, a mathematical pattern of the building blocks of life. And everything in life is going towards balance, going towards oneness, going back to health, wellness, pure abundance and prosperity. And so if we create an environment around and within ourselves that is in alignment with the universe, then everything just goes back to default, which is balance. So even looking at the building blocks of life, just taking a look at this is a way to get your mind, your body, your spirit back into default alignment. So the oath of manifestation can be found on my website. I did not make it up. I am just passing it on to any and all who would love to hear it. And it can be found on my website from the Agape Spiritual Center. That's where I got it from. At www.morewithamora.com/manifestation. This oath is done every day with a partner, spoken out loud with tremendous feeling and emphasis. So I truly do hope that you are saying it along with me, that you're not just, sorry. So I'm using like just old school kitty paints, right? And it got all old and creepy. So this is what's making my face look like that. looks like mucus, but it's just paint. Okay, I get grossed out by things. Like, I bought a big watermelon the other day, and I busted it open. Well, first of all, before I came downstairs. This is my kitchen. I came downstairs, and it looked like a big old, like, rodent. It was a huge watermelon, and it just looked gross to me. And then when I opened it up, and it was like, had veins and stuff, I was like, ugh, but it tastes so good. But it just freaks me out. It's like, why does this thing look alive? Because it is alive. Okay, sorry. I got distracted by the gross paint and then went down a rabbit hole. All right, this oath is done every day with a partner, spoken out loud with tremendous feeling and emphasis, said many times throughout the day, and recorded and listened to on your smartphone. So why do we record it on our smartphone and listen to it? Not just so we are saying it to ourselves, but that we are then hearing ourselves give ourselves those commands. So again, I'm going to say this every time. You might get sick of me saying it, but hopefully you're recording it, because it's not just my voice hearing it. It's not just, or your body hearing my voice say it to you. There's an activation, a personal activation that happens when you speak these words over yourself. Hi, Trang. I miss you. Hello, hello. So this oath, we already did that part. I might have done it twice. I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways, from unexpected places in my life and the lives of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. It's my acceptance that makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely, I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have, and I am grateful for all that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness. No matter what the appearances are, God is all there is, and I let the God times roll. And so it is, Ache and Amen. Highest will for all be done again and again and again and again. So, as I look at this flower of life pattern that I am drawing or coloring, it's all connected. It is all connected. Everything that I paint here is then connected to this section, which is actually this section, but also this section. So even just looking at it, this is how the human life is. This is how our cells are. This is how even our interactions with each other are. I don't know if you experience how small the world is the way I do, but every single, like, you'll meet somebody and they just happen to have, who is that? And they just happen to have a lot of the same friends. Not even just on Facebook, and it's like, oh, it shows you. But everything is like, what do they say, 6 degrees of separation or something along those lines? Like, even when I went to Cuba this last time, I stayed in a new casa particular, which is the homes that you stay in when you go to Cuba, because it is illegal for Americans to stay in any place that the government owns or completely runs. So yes, the casa particulares, so these homes, they do have to pay a good, huge amount of their profit to the government, but they are not owned by the government. hotels in Cuba are owned by the government, or they're owned by another government. Like there's a couple of hotels going up that are or Russian or Chinese, and I think from what I heard or whatever is going around, it's like 52% is owned by the Cuban government, and then the rest of it is the other government. So this is just, if you are thinking of going to Cuba, there are still stipulations, regulations, requirements, and all this stuff that you do have to abide by, but that's a little tidbit. So back to how small the world is. So I stayed in a new place because I like to stay in different places just to kind of see, you know, the different parts of town and all that good stuff, right? So I stay in a new place and it's absolutely lovely. I had an amazing time there. But then not my last day, but like one of my last few days, I'm talking to the el dueño, the landlord, or the owner of the house, because it was a home. So it had 2 bedrooms downstairs, and it was the husband and wife who were the grandparents, and then their son, who was hot. He was a cutie, who lived downstairs. But then I also saw some other people that lived downstairs too. I'm not sure. But then there was an apartment up at the top, so that's where they rent out. But it's in their house, and then next to that is another apartment where their daughter and their son-in-law and their 2 grandkids live. So the place that I had, it was cute. It had a little foyer area, and a bathroom and a bedroom. That was it. Air conditioned, but I didn't really use it. But it was all inside the house. Anyway, so the last day or whatever, however long I was there, they mentioned the parents of one of my friends that I met in 2012. And I was like, what do you mean, Yvonne and Yvonne? And I was like, what did you bring their names up for? And he was like, we just figured out that he literally works in the same building where they live. Like, this world is so small. And so that's what this reminds me of. Just everything being connected. Everything is one. We are all one. So before I log off, just a quick heads up, we have a couple of retreats coming up. Of course, you are always welcome to create your own private retreat with me, which is also an option now on my website at morewithamora.com/retreats. And those are year-round. So depending on what time of year and what everything's looking like, we can make that happen for you. So go head over to morewithamora.com/retreats for that. And then also we are going to have a pole and energy retreat. I am so excited about this one. It is in Merida, and we have Nicole the Pole Williams. She is our celebrity guest for the first, I assume I'll probably do more than one, but for our first pole and energy retreat. It is sensuality and femininity. That is the whole point of it. So it's not just, because I took pole class for about almost 2 years, and I actually took Nicole's pole class. That was the first class that I had ever taken. Here's a quick story behind that. I was working on the Queen Latifah show, and there were 3 of us, me, Faith Deggins, and Stacy Strickland. Stacy just had a baby yesterday or something like that. So congratulations to baby Elijah, I think is his name. Lex. Something cool. So Stacy's team was putting on a sensual dance show for Ricky. Like, Ricky was on the show, and she wanted to, be sensual and sexy or something like that. So they found Nicole the Pole Williams, who I believe this was her first time on television. And so what they needed was, it was Ricky Lake, Nicole, and then they needed us 3 girls. And we used to call ourselves Ricky's Angels, me, Stacy, and Faith. And so we got all dolled up. They put us through hair and makeup. So they did our hair, and then they put us in these oversized men's shirts. And Nicole showed us how to, I'm not going to say it was embarrassing, but I said yes. And then I was like, oh, shoot, this is going to be on television. And I'm a lot better when it comes to coordination. But I have been known to be very rhythmically challenged. Interestingly, when I'm deep in spiritual stuff, I get all extra fluid, and so then I'm cool with dancing. But all through college, step team, everybody knew Amora had to start practice like 2 months before everybody else did, because my brain just didn't do the same thing everybody else's hips was trying to get them to do. Anywho, so we ended up starting to take classes at her pole studio, which was she still has it, in Los Angeles. And when I say that is when I first started to get upper body strength, that's when I started to feel into my sensuality and my sexuality as a woman. And this was even before like my deliberate work on femininity, because y'all know I used to be super, super masculine, right? And I feel like, what are y'all talking about? I might be ignoring y'all. Sorry, I'm over here talking. Angelic says that's like me in spirit. I'm on beat. Otherwise, fuck me. Ah! Yeah, if it's all like, ooh, Amora's in spirit and the drums are going, it's like, ooh, where'd it come from? Boom, shaka, laka. But as soon as you put me in a class, girl, what are you doing? So this is going to assist me too. This is going to be, hello, Emmanuel. Hello, Tiffany. Hello, hello. Gwendolyn, no, I've been here for a little bit. Angelique, Lauren, oh my gosh, everybody's hello, hello. So be sure to share this if it resonates with you as we talk about these different things. But back to the pole retreat. It is April 30th through May 4th. I am super excited. And I do have a couple of coupons running around. So if you are interested, let me know and we'll get you the lowest price possible to join us. We will be having classes with Nicole Williams. And so like I said, she's also the one that was dancing on the invisible pole in Cardi B's Money video. She's always on tour with Snoop Dogg. You know how he always has dancers. But I actually know her too from, we would have events in Los Angeles. I think our last one was creating crystal clear relationships. So she's also a spiritual life coach. She is also, she's big into agape, like I am, when it comes to the oath of manifestation. So it's going to be an energy retreat with the healing art of pole dance, sensual dance, feminine movement. She's going to throw a choreography class in there, as well as free coaching for a couple of the first people to sign up as of today. Because today's the first day we've announced that she's the celebrity. Oh, sorry. That she's the celebrity pole teacher. So yes, I've been on television with her one time. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Ricky Lake show. That was probably one of the most fun and stressful at the same time. I feel like this isn't, I'm missing something. Over here. Yeah, I gotta color that in. Thankfully, I have more than one brush. What else? What are you guys doing today? How is everybody? How is everybody? Maria, hello, hello. Let's do the oath of manifestation again. So this oath is done every day with a partner, spoken out loud with tremendous feeling and emphasis, said many times throughout the day, recorded and listened to on your smartphone. I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and the lives of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. It's my acceptance that makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have, and I am grateful for all that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is, and I let the God times roll. And so it is. Ache and amen. Highest will for all be done again and again and again and again. Yes. So I have new offerings coming up again as I have been gone. On my healing well, first I was gone for all the month of October for healer's hiatus, and then I was traveling for the month of November, so I was kind of hit and miss. And so now that I am back, we are able to resume our ciphers of abundance and prosperity, as well as a couple new ciphers. And what is a cipher? A cipher is a closed container. Of course, it also has to do with hip-hop and having a cipher, a musical cipher. The siren will be around at some point. I don't know when she's going to make her debut. She's just going to make debuts every day she comes out. She's always going to be new. So we shall see when she will be out again. But I feel some music coming up in my bones, okay? I feel it. Sorry. I want to, so sometimes, you know how women, like what do they call it? The Cupid's bow? Like sometimes I don't want it to be there. Some women have it sometimes, some women have it all the times. I want it to sometimes go away and sometimes not go away. But I realize that if I try to conceal it, it doesn't conceal itself. So this is what I've been thinking. Sorry, while I'm sitting here looking at it. And then, like, have you noticed that and it's like Beyonce does it a lot. I don't know why, but she somehow puts her lipstick outside her lips. And nobody calls her crazy. But if anyone else puts lipstick on the outside of their lips, how come they look crazy? Do I look crazy when I do it? Have you noticed if I've done it? Anyway, focus, Amora. These are the things that I think of. Look at how my colors are coming together. Did we do the Oath of Manifestation twice? I believe we did. I think I'm going to outline it in block. So we will be doing the Cipher of Prosperity, which is a 7-day meditation of chanting that specifically opens up pathways of prosperity and abundance. Okay, we will also, I am in need of some self-love, okay? I realize that I need to be working on some more heart chakra stuff. I think it's been a while since I've actually done some active heart chakra work. Well, I did the heart healing thing back in, September, October, August. Well, I'm looking to do some self-love and shadow work. Yes. Because, as I use the black, the absence and the having of all color. This month, on December 25th, happens to be the 17th year anniversary of me being disfellowshipped from the Jehovah's Witnesses, the religious cult. So not every person in the Jehovah's Witnesses lives as if they are in the cult, because some witnesses they're what we call weak. They're not strong witnesses. Strong witnesses are extreme, okay? And I even mentioned this yesterday, and I wasn't even meaning it like this, but this does show me that this is something that started even younger than probably birth. But that I was born into an extreme sect of the Jehovah's Witnesses, that we were extra, super extra. And in being super extra, there was lots of rules, lots of brainwashing, actual mind control, and people keeping themselves in line through that cult activity or that cult community. And so I just think it's time to do another check, to go through and see what programs I am working off of, that, because you don't know what you don't know type stuff. So, and we are habits, creatures of habit as human beings. And so sometimes we just get, look how pretty. We get ourselves into habits, we get ourselves into patterns, and we don't even know that we're in them, because we're just doing what our mom did. We're just doing what we've been doing when we first created a pattern for something or a process for something because we were in survival mode. We were just trying to keep ourselves sane. We were just trying to keep ourselves from leaving our bodies completely. So we created a process. We created something that worked for us at that time, but perhaps we grew out of it. And we don't even realize that we're still working out of survival mode, or we're still working out of fear mode, rather than now that we're older, now that we're wiser, now that we're more spiritually aware, that we are able to now work from a different space. Does that resonate with anybody? Ooh, Gina says it's snowing in Philly. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Angelic Ray said, I want a full body massage without getting pregnant. Oh my gosh, that made my day. Well, that is funny. Oh my goodness. Well, I wish upon you a full body free massage without a penis being inserted and offering a pregnancy. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Angelic Ray said, I just feel like laying down and being spoiled for no reason, tired but feel happy. That's lovely. That is a wonderful manifestation, to just be spoiled for no reason. I think I'm going to add that to my manifestations. I just want to be spoiled for no reason. Because why can't we have that? Why not? Hello, Kendall. She says, yeah, I caught you live. This isn't your first live, is it? Is it your first one? Tiffany agrees with Angelic Ray. We got Angelic Ray done started something. I love it. And Maria, you said, I was just talking to my husband about the same thing. Which thing? I feel like I mentioned a bunch of things. Do you mean the thing about, what was I talking about last? See, now I'm going to have to rewind it. Hello, Cassandra. Hello. Also, y'all, real quick, is anybody down to go to Sedona in, I would say, May? No. April? Early April? Anybody interested? If so, we can put something. Actually, I'm going to put something together anyway. How about that? That was just your letting y'all know. We can go to Sedona if you guys are interested. This would be a spiritual retreat, being able to realign with all the vortices. That's plural of vortex. The vortices, eating healthy foods, and communing together on what we consider sacred sites. We will be doing hiking, possibly some mushrooms if you are interested. If they are legal, let me know if any of this resonates with you. But I'm ready to hit up some, I live by the sacred sites of the pyramids and whatnot, but I'm ready to hit up Sedona again. I really enjoy that place. What else y'all talking about? Kendall says it resonates. I've been on the same track as you. Old programming. I am in need to get back to Sedona. It is so magical. Samurai, yes, come. Okay, good. I have a few folks that are interested, so I guess Sedona will be For sure, for sure. I was thinking for the spring equinox, but it gets so busy there. But you know what? We'll see. Let me just sit on it and see what happens, because I would love to. Oh my gosh, I would love to see you folks. Ah, it'd be so fun. We'll walk a couple labyrinths, and I have an amazing time in Sedona every time I go. Look what I did. Yes. If you would like this, I can send you the file via email if you like it. So if you want it, let me know. This is called, who knows what this is called? Yay. So this, again, I'm doing work that I need to do because, number one, I don't like being sick. And I feel that I can be better at giving my body an internal environment of balance and peace and harmony. And that includes different types of herbs. That includes visualizing health. That includes keeping my mind focused and in control of my mind, because, y'all, it's the mind that's the motherfucker. Drink some water. So it's the mind. Yes, Lisa, I'm better. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not only am I better, but my cells are on a trajectory. Every day, that's all they have to do is self-heal themselves. Self-heal. If each cell takes care of itself and then watches its friends, if you see anybody that's not doing what they need to be doing, alert the team, and everyone nurtures that space until it is ready to dissolve back into the balance, into the peace, or it is escorted out. That's how we're rolling up in this space, because we control our reality. And it's so easy to get away from that, or to not want to experience that, when our experience outside of us is like, why? I would not create this. Obviously, the devil did it. Obviously, there's something outside of me that has done this, because I would not create this stress. I would not create this sickness. I would not create blah, blah, blah. And so it's taking responsibility again, but then knowing that, you know what? I have made decisions. Maybe I didn't have all the information. I made it at a time when, again, I was in fear programming. Again, when I was under a spiritual contract of being, having to listen to something else, or having to follow someone else. And now that I'm awake, now that I'm free, now I can make different decisions. And then that will shift everything that we've ever known, everything that we've ever experienced. Okay? So I am grateful for y'all. This is the Flower of Life. That is the name of it. So if you're interested, if you would like the Flower of Life that you can draw yourself, I recommend just printing it out and getting some colored pencils or some old school paints and getting to work. Getting to work. You don't have to do it forever. It's just spending a little bit of time on that focusing, getting your mind to do something different than what it's normally doing. Because we have neural pathways that are always firing, and we want to sometimes break them up so that we can see things differently. So we can, wow, I didn't realize I was doing that. So we also want these patterns to show up. Ah! It almost blew away. So that's it for now. So check my website, morewithamore.com, in the coming days. I will be back, of course, on tomorrow. I'm going to have to figure out a schedule for Instagram too, because I'd like to do Facebook some days and Instagram other days. Look at all my hair. I haven't had this much hair in I don't know how long. It's cray. I don't have a haircut or anything like that. And all I know how to do is buzz cut it. So if I do anything with it, I'm going to shave it all off. But I kind of like that I kind of like it. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty. I think that's it. Pole retreat, Sedona. That'll be up soon. And all right, that's it. Besos.